Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night. Wow, that was like a It's Wednesday night. It's time for me to go through puberty again. It's also time for Super Geeked Up.
Woo!
Yeah! Wow. All right. I am Jeff. I am joined by Nicole. We have an awesome guest, Rebecca Zaccard. I hope I pronounced that right. I didn't ask her before the show, but we like to start things off with the Geek Tweet of the Week.
Okay, so Geek Tweet of the Week, which I know some of you already saw, is what is your favorite sports game from a fictional universe? So Rebecca, we'll start with you.
I mean, I know I'm going with the most popular answer, but you gotta go with Quidditch because you get to fly around in a broom. But I'm gonna take it one step further, and that the position I'd want to play, because I've thought about this, is to be a beater, which is what the Weasley twins do, where you get a bat and you can hit the bludgeons. It's not as much glory, but it's definitely the most amount of action. So
absolutely.
So
Jeff, what about you?
I love that answer because that was the same as me. There's only one answer to this question as far as I'm concerned. Nothing's better than Quidditch.
Absolutely.
Quidditch is the greatest game ever invented. That's very cool. Because I want to be a chaser, so that's cool. I can play chaser. You can be a beater.
Perfect. We've got almost a whole team.
Well, I was actually going to say Quidditch too, so we can have our own team.
You want to be our keeper?
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great.
We need a Harry Potter.
We need a seeker. Yeah, maybe you're small and wiry, Nicole. Maybe you should be seeker.
Okay, that can work for sure. And actually, you're right. This pretty much is just the answer that we got. Everyone from social media that I heard earlier in the week pretty much said Quidditch, with the exception of a couple others. But Carlos Ramirez, he messaged in on Facebook and said pod racing, but that's a really cool answer, and that's a really cool sport. So very nice. Darren Murphy from Facebook, huh?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. He says, I know everyone's going to say Quidditch, including me. Quidditch. Follow that with whatever basketballish game they're playing in that one Firefly episode. Very cool.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I was like, I seen all the Firefly, and I couldn't remember which one. I'm going to have to go back and watch them again.
Me
and
too.
That's not a problem.
I almost looked it up. I love Firefly, but I'm like, it's been a while since I've seen it. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to watch it again, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
That's a fine thing.
And Brittany Greer from Facebook through football and Starship Troopers.
What'd she say?
That's cool. Huh?
You froze for a second. What did she say, Brittany?
She said Quidditch and then, or the new and improved football in Starship Troopers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't think there's such a thing as new and improved football. I know that I'm biased.
Watch out, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
So our co-host Tanya, we'll explain in a second why she's not here. She says, I'll be seeker. All right, so she wants a seeker.
Perfect, we've got a team.
Yay!
Yeah, we have a team.
Super Geeked Up team.
We just need brooms that fly now.
Oh my God! So actually, this is perfect. When we go to cons to do Super Geeked Up, we should also do our Super Geeked Up Quidditch team.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Rebecca, I've actually played Quidditch. You can play. Can't fly around, unfortunately. But have you ever played?
No, I really want to. Was it at like Disney World or something, or what was it?
Well, if anything, it would be at Universal, I guess. Oh, they should do that at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They should let you play Quidditch. That would be great.
That's what I was thinking. That would be my hope.
It was actually a few years ago near Comic-Con. A couple of a lot of times colleges and universities have Quidditch teams. At least they used to.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of different colleges were playing each other, and then they were letting people who at the con play and showing them how to play.
Oh.
So how did it go for you?
Yeah. How do you do that?
It was great, actually. I actually got invited to play because I was there filming them, and I had my other series of Super Knocked Up, and I had a shirt on, and the announcer's like, Super Knocked Up, what's that? And then he was like, hey, come on and play with us. I was like, okay, I will. I was hoping you would ask. And
every boy's dream.
I did. I got to play chaser, too, my favorite position. I was super excited.
So, but how do you do that?
You hold a broom between your legs. So you have to hold the broom with, I think I've talked about this in the show, but I will talk about this a million times. I don't care. You hold the broom with one hand, and then you hold like the quaffle, which is like a deflated volleyball, I guess, more or less, or you sort in the other hand, and you basically just you run around, holding the broom and the thing, and you could pass it to other chasers. And then the beaters have like dodgeballs or something. If they hit you with it, you're out, or you have to go back, to your other goal. They have 3 like hoops set up, like like the 3 goals that you throw them through. And I scored, by the way. I was very excited.
Wow.
Yeah. Second time, it was actually awesome. I had the thing all by myself, the quaffle, and I don't know how they did, but they kept missing me with their dodgeballs. So I went through like the whole team, and then I was gonna score, but instead of scoring, I missed, and I crashed into the goals, and I knocked all the goals down, and it fell on my face.
Oh, game over.
That is actually very exciting, though.
It was, and there was somebody videoing that there, but they were on the Seeker instead of me, so I can hear myself crash off camera, like on YouTube.
So, but do they have like the little Golden Snitch? Or
This is the best part.
Okay.
The Golden Snitch is a dude dressed in like spandex with a yellow sock in his pants, hanging out of his pants. No. That's the Snitch.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
And you have to chase him around and grab the sock out of his pants, basically.
That's so weird, but cool. But weird.
He appears at one point during the game. Yeah, he appears at one point during the game, and then the Seekers have to chase him around all over the place.
That's cool.
It was amazing.
I want to play.
Yeah, we should get like T-shirts, like team T-shirts.
We should play every festival and like Comic-Con we go to.
Okay, this is like turning some wheels. This is great.
And we should have played at Vancouver Web Fest this past weekend. That's what we should have been doing.
That would have been amazing.
Let me see. Oh, hey, we got some other answers in here. Our own Tanya Dodd says the Pyramid Game from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Marcia McHale at the Always Geeky says, "Oh, I came into this at the wrong moment. # broom between the legs. Yikes." Or the right moment.
The
Marcia.
perfect moment.
We have Sarah Moore. She messaged in on Facebook, and she had 3. Top was Quidditch, second was pod racing, and third was pro bending from Legend of Korra.
Nice. Aaron at Zamnambi says, "My college was the Quidditch World Champs, Emerson." Well, wow, man, congrats. That's impressive.
Awesome.
That does not surprise me. I know who that is that tweeted in. That's Aaron, the director of Blitz, and he's very geeky.
Oh shit, man! That's awesome. He should be on too.
I know. I just called him out. Hi, Aaron. Called you out for being nerdy. What can I say?
All right. Well, Aaron, good. He can give us all the rules we need to know about how to play Quidditch and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I will get the lowdown for sure.
Anacronius, who's one of our longtime fans, he's not answering the question, but he says, "I'm here tonight. His dad is still in the hospital, but he's in better spirits, so that is good to hear."
Oh, good. We missed you. We haven't heard from you in a while, so I'm glad to see you here.
He also expects a fanfare at his return, he says. Of course.
Absolutely.
Tanya says, "After hearing my description of the Seeker, I don't want to be Seeker anymore." I guess she doesn't want to have to pull things out of guys' pants.
That's surprising. No kidding.
It actually is based on what she usually talks about.
Yeah. A listener's mate tweeted in, and he said, "What about the 1930s baseball that Cisco liked in Star Trek Deep Space Nine?"
Well, that's awesome, but it's baseball.
So it's real baseball, not fictional baseball.
It's real baseball. They're just recreating it on the holodeck. I was just watching Deep Space Nine before I came on the show, though, earlier tonight, so that's awesome.
Cool.
Reference. All right, so very good. Excellent answers. It's interesting that Quidditch is, wow, man, it just totally overpowered everything, though, as it should.
Yeah.
Does wizarding chess or wizard chess? It's not really a sport, it's a game. But
it's a game. It's close enough.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool, too. But, I mean, I still want to fly around.
That's the only thing Ron was good at in the beginning, is wizard's chess.
It's true.
And they have of course, every, Star Trek and Star Wars, every sci-fi thing seems to have, a version of chess, right? Like the three-layered or the hollow, yeah. All right, very good. Thank you, everybody, if you're joining us, if you're watching. Particularly if you happen to see our show at Vancouver Web Fest over the weekend and you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Thank you very much. Our apologies for the late start tonight. Our friends at Google decided to change the way Hangouts work in the last, I don't know, day or two. And we just found this out as we tried to start the show. And that's why Tanya's not here, because it's not allowing her to join. It's very sad.
It is really upsetting, actually.
Yeah. So, but we're still going to have a good time. And she's tweeting along, which is great. And hopefully, I think she's also probably stalking Google people and maybe getting, I don't know, finding out some information.
I was really, really worried that I was going to be the reason that somehow I wasn't going to be able to figure out how to do it. So I'm glad that I'm here. I wish Tanya was here too, but I'm glad that I figured out.
Right. It's probably all your fault, actually.
Yeah, they were like, no, that girl,
Yeah.
Mercury's in retrograde or something, and technology's not going to work.
You know, maybe Google is jealous about how cool we are, and so they tried to sabotage our show, but they didn't, because we are here.
That could be true.
That's
but
right.
you're like promoting Google Hangouts or whatever, and so they should love you.
Yeah.
They should. They should love us. All right, cool. All right, so we got some other stuff coming up. We're going to do our trailer trash. We haven't done that in a while, where we discuss good and bad trailers. And we're going to do a game of Name That Geeky Character. Actually, both those things we haven't done in a while, so that's cool. But first, let's talk to Rebecca. So she is on, speaking of sports, she is on a very cool sports show called Blitzed. Rebecca, why don't you tell people a little bit about that and where they can watch and all that good stuff?
Okay, so Blitzed is, I'm starting to like lose you guys a little bit. Can you? Okay.
We can hear you. Yep.
Okay, guys. I just can't hear me. No. So Blitzed is weekly NFL buzz from your neighborhood bar. It's an NFL show that we do every week during the NFL season, and it's set in a bar. It's super weird. Basically, it's like some people go to CNN for their sports, and some people go to The Daily Show, and we're more Jon Stewart than Anderson Cooper. It was our second season. We partnered with Forge Apollo, which is the production company that we're working with. And basically, it's the show. Travis Platt and I are the co-creators, co-hosts, co-everything. And we decided to create this from the sports world. There's so much humor, so much weird and funny shit that happens throughout the week, and that we wanted to focus on that. So we love it. It makes us laugh. We have like singing pylon puppets and like bobbleheads that harass Travis and special guests. And honestly, it's just the weirdest and most fun thing that I've ever been a part of.
It's a really,
So
I was going to say it's a really fun show. I've seen it. They do a great job.
I love the bar that you guys film in. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's actually, I like to call the bar that we shoot it at. It's the Den on Sunset. It's actually like our local neighborhood bar. I like to call it our spirit animal because we all met there.
Oh.
Travis was working. When I met him, we bonded over our love of football, and then we kind of created the concept for Blitzed at like our local Coffee Bean, and then we finally just shot a pilot. We're like, let's just do this. So we like got a ragtag bunch of people together and shot a pilot, and then after we posted our pilot, that's when our director, Aaron McLean, and our cinematographer, Ryan Wilmot, joined in on the fun because they saw it and they saw something great, but they wanted to make it look pretty.
Awesome.
And the reason that they saw it is from coming to happy hour at the Den and talking to Trav. So pretty much everyone involved. It's really cool. It's like we want it to be that neighborhood bar feel, like you're sitting at the bar talking about the games with your buddies, and it is the real thing.
That's neat. That's really cool. That's cool story.
I hear on Twitter, I just got a tweet that says it's the best sports show on the net.
Whoa! Yes! I don't know who said that, but...
Well, it came from Aaron, your director.
I should have never let you guys know that it was him, and you just thought that we had, like, one really big fan.
Yeah, well...
We do have fans. I promise.
All right. Well, I'll go along with that. I think it is an awesome show. So.
Thank you. So, yeah, you
Very
can...
well done.
See it at blitzedontap.com. It's facebook.com/blitzedontap. It's at blitzedontap on Twitter. And then on YouTube, it's actually youtube.com/forgeapollo. That's the production company that we're with. And then it's the Blitz playlist.
Cool.
And then is it just during the football season, or do you guys do other stuff during the?
It's mainly right now. It's during the just during the football season. We have some things in the works about potentially expanding, but right now it's just during the football season, and then we do some specials throughout the off season. Free agency has been crazy right now, and then there's always the draft, and then also we're going to Vegas again this year for the IAW TV Awards.
Yes, congratulations. Second year in a row you've been nominated, right?
Yes, Trav and I are so proud of Aaron, our director. We always say that Blitz is Trav's and my baby, and Aaron is the weird uncle because he's so important to the process and making the show so great. So we're so proud of him. We're proud to be recognized again. And so maybe we'll do a little Vegas special. It's hard to party and do all the IAW TV stuff and shoot an episode, but we did it last year, so we might be able to do it again.
Cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And I think you should do a month of special shows just on Quidditch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, I think that would be great. We're melding the world of sports and nerdiness.
Yeah, and Aaron will be all for that, right? So.
Oh my gosh, you would love it.
And we could be your guests.
Perfect. Done.
Oh my god! All right, so I really want to do this now.
I feel like we could do because we've talked about doing a charity flag football game in the off season for Blitz, but I feel like what about a charity Quidditch game or Quidditch tournament or something?
Oh
right?
my god, it's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
It's really cool.
So I'm in.
Oh, that'd be great. We gotta do a Super Geeked Up and Blitz tag team Quidditch event.
It's on.
Although I just have to warn you ahead of time, I'm not very athletic, but I will do my best.
So maybe you should be the snitch. No?
All right, because then she's so easy to capture.
Well, no, I guess the game would be over too quick. But
yeah, I'll be run 5 seconds, I'll be out of breath.
You can be a ref.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm not trying to. Sorry, I'm competitive. I'm voting you off.
You could be Professor McGonagall being the ref.
I don't mind that. I guess I could do that.
No, you can still be on our team. I'm sorry for trying to vote you off.
It's okay. You know what? I'm used to it. I was on the bench in basketball, so I get it.
Honestly, I love talking about sports, but I'm not very good at playing them. Although it's gotten a lot better since I watched so many. But I'm better now than I used to be. I wasn't great in high school. I was a cheerleader. So.
That's still a sport.
Yeah,
you guys
sport.
really have to do a lot of stuff.
Thank you. Most people don't say it's a sport, but yeah.
Well, I know at our school, they were so athletic. I mean, it was pretty much like dance, but they called it cheer, and it was I mean, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It was too much. Yeah,
Thank
I understand. You. Yeah, it's a lot. And then there's all those competitions,
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Jonathan Robbins, at the J. Robbins, who is actually the executive director of the IWTV Awards this year, says, "Congrats, Rebecca Zaccard. We'll see you in Vegas."
Yay!
Woo! I'm scared already.
Why are you scared? You were there. Did you come last year?
Yes, because we
never
are.
met, right? How did we not meet in person?
We didn't? No, we didn't.
Did we? I didn't. Oh boy.
I don't know.
If we did, I really feel stupid.
Drunk on milk.
It was honestly, we decided to do a little Blitz style, and we tailgated the red carpet. So we had red Solo cups and beer pong and.
I remember you guys.
Yeah.
You guys were way out in the front. We were dressed up as the steampunk people.
Yes.
I remember you. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You guys had little mini football.
We were we're gonna go to Vegas. We're gonna do the awards show. We're gonna tailgate it. We're gonna shoot an episode all in 2 days. So we almost died, but we did it all.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Gosh,
I missed you. You guys were the fun people there. I missed you guys.
They had little mini footballs, and they were throwing them.
We were Travis and I were at the Vegas Kmart earlier that day, picking up props.
And now I know who you were. This a year later. I'm oh yeah.
It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
I'll see you in Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Awesome. I love mini footballs. I want a mini football now, man. I missed out. All right. Our co-host Tanya on Twitter tweets in, yes, that's a great idea. Hashtag charity. Tanya gets uber competitive. What she says.
Perfect. She's in.
Yeah. She does. She's crazy at board games. She goes. She's very, very competitive.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So check out Blitz, folks, and or maybe just check him out running around throwing footballs at you randomly. And
yeah.
Are you guys LA based? Is that where you are?
Yeah, we're LA. We're West Hollywood. So.
Okay.
Cool. We need to hang out. I'm in Koreatown.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Yeah.
There's so many connections here.
I know.
You gotta come to the den.
Okay, I will.
Perfect.
Very cool.
All right, so if you're watching the recorded version, we're going to take a quick commercial break right now, but we'll see you back in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break!
You're watching Super Geeked Up. I'm Jeff. This is Nicole. We're with Rebecca from Blitz as our special guest. Tanya is tweeting along. Google has banned her, apparently, for the show for some reason, so she can't join, unfortunately. Probably like criminal activity she's up to as usual. Okay.
Because of a Russian spy connection?
Yes, exactly. All right. So, Nicole, we're going to do some trailer trash?
Yes, we are. So we have 4 different trailers, and are you going to tweet them out, Jeff? Or?
Oh, that'd be a good idea.
So let's do, the first one is Kimiko, the treasure hunter. Jeff will tweet that out. And while he's tweeting that out, what about, did you get a chance to see it, Rebecca?
I did.
What did you think about that?
Yeah, well, it just was kind of a strange little journey that this girl was on. So I kind of did a little, I was interested to know more, so I did a little research on kind of like what it was based off of.
Yeah.
And she's on a little treasure hunt through the Americas, and it's cool because it's like, well, is there even the treasure? Is that the point? Or is it the little strange little journey that she's on? And that's what things matter. So,
well, I was thinking the same thing because I read like a little synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll just say what it is because it says it in the synopsis. I'm not ruining anything.
I thought about that too. I didn't say it, but you can say it.
Okay, because it was in the synopsis, so it's not
Right.
like a... So basically, this girl, she finds... is she Japanese? I think she's Japanese,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And she finds an American VHS tape of Fargo. And you guys know how crazy Fargo is. And she somehow thinks that it's like a treasure map, and so she goes to America to find the treasure. And what's funny is I read the synopsis, I'm like, oh my gosh, this sounds so great. And then I watched the trailer, and I didn't see anything about... They didn't show like a clip of Fargo. Like, that kind of bothered me a little bit, but other than that, it looked really interesting.
Right, like I would have never known that it had any connection to that had I not done this, like looked
Right.
or read the synopsis or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks a little strange but like maybe not in a bad way. That's not always bad.
Yeah. Very like kind of indie and artsy, but still kind of intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, super indie. I mean, I know it's like Sundance, right, and the
Yeah.
Spirit Awards, Indie Spirit Awards. Very successful at. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, super kind of, very different, indie, quirky. I don't know. I mean, so it's kind of hit and miss me for those kind of movies. Obviously it could be amazing and it could just be really strange.
I'm the same way. Sometimes I'm like, yes, absolutely, that was amazing. Yeah, I want to watch that. And other times I can't even make it through it. So, don't know.
So Alexander Martin tweeted in. We should have done that. Well, actually, you know what? We'll add it. Did you already do talk about Age of Ultron trailer on a prior episode? Did I miss that? No, you don't. You know what? We'll talk about it now. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but have you seen the latest Avengers trailer? Not right now. We'll talk. Whatever. We'll talk in a few minutes then. Or
Okay.
Tweet in your thoughts, folks, about the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer. We'll share those as well.
Okay, cool. And so the next trailer, I'm just getting back to my email, is for this sci-fi movie called Selfless. And Jeff will tweet that out. And then, Rebecca, what do you think about that?
This, out of all the trailers we watch, is the one that I was the most excited to see. I love the idea of, like, immortality and then people going into, like, other people's bodies. Like, I find that fascinating. And I don't know if I should admit this, but it actually reminds me of a book that I read by one Stephanie Meyer. I know.
The host? Okay.
Yeah. And I actually really liked it, so I'm just like not ashamed to say it.
Cool.
But it's about aliens like going into host bodies, and then who's in charge, the alien or the host body, and like going back and forth. So I thought that was really interesting, and then this reminded me of that, even though it's science as opposed to aliens. But I think it looks really good. I really want to see it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, and I'm really intrigued to know how their technology actually makes it possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I definitely want to see, I think.
This was awesome. Easily my favorite trailer of the bunch we're talking about. Yeah, I mean, awesome sci-fi. I loved it. Very, I mean, Ben Kingsley, Ryan Reynolds, right? Actors I really like a lot too. Also, obviously, getting into, I guess, almost like the past life of whatever the person he goes into, like getting involved right in the whole kind of mixed identity and like what's going to take over and all that stuff. So it seems very intriguing, like a lot of kind of well written. Hopefully, it looks like a lot of stuff to it. So
yeah, it looks so good. I can't. When does it come out? I didn't even look that part up.
I think it comes out next month, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's April. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. And then the next one is Mad Max Fury Road. What did you guys think about that?
Obviously looks super intense and action-packed. I love the actors in it, but that's like not necessarily my genre of movie personally. But
I thought it looked beautiful. Like it looks stunning, but I'm afraid the writing seems a little wonky. That's what I'm like.
Wonky. Mad Max is wonky.
No, just like I feel like sometimes like superhero or like action movies can go like one of two ways. Like really action packed, beautiful, and then also well written, and then really like well shot, beautiful, but like poorly written. And I'm kind of feeling like it's in that category. But I don't know. What do you think, Jeff?
I didn't actually get a chance to watch it when you sent Nicole, so I don't know if it's a one, but I'm going to go off the one I saw at Comic-Con, which was like the premiere of, for anybody saw that trailer. Yeah, it was very kind of like, I didn't really get super excited about it. I don't know, I don't know what much of the story is there. Like Jonathan Robbins, who I mentioned earlier, we were both there watching it, and we both kind of had similar reactions. That I think part of the other people I've talked about, part of the charm of the original Mad Max, it was very gritty and dirty, and it was like very practical. Like there was sand actually blowing into the lenses and stuff, and this one is seems much more like actual, nice visual effects. But for some reason, that doesn't seem like it fits Mad Max. Like it seems wrong in a way. Like having all these crazy visual effects, and I don't know, it doesn't feel like the right vibe almost to the genre and the environment of what Mad Max is. I don't know. Mostly, I had a hard time getting into any of the characters or knowing what the hell was going on, or
it was just like explosion and this, and then I was like, I don't know what this movie's about.
I know, that's how I felt. Like, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's great. But
Alexander Martin tweeted in, Mad Max, so scared, so skeptical, I'm going to have to wait for someone to see it first. Tanya, our co-host Tanya, says, saw another trailer of Mad Max at theaters, so amazing and out there in terms of visuals, embrace the crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. And we have one last trailer. It's called...
But then we're also going to share, people were tweeting about Age of Ultron.
Yes, absolutely, yes. So it's for a movie called Spy. And what did you guys think about that?
Well, Melissa McCarthy is hilarious, and I just love seeing her as the lead in movies. Like, I just think that with like her chops, she can carry like any comedy. So for that alone, it makes me want to see it.
You know what's funny about that is I really like her too. I remember her as like Suki in the Gilmore Girls. I love her.
Right?
Yeah. What was weird about it to me though is it kind of wasn't she in a movie where it was kind of similar. She was like stealing the identity thief, right?
Oh,
and then
right.
So it kind of reminded me like a blend between those two movies that she was in.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks funny, but I was just like, oh, I kind of saw her in that role. That was what I was kind of thinking.
The thing that kind of annoyed me is as soon as she was like dressed up as like you know, the like old lady or whatever from Iowa, whatever it was. It's just kind of like, okay, lowest common denominator. Can like we let her be cool?
Yeah.
And not like I'm, you know, this schlub who's whatever.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was hoping it would be like more Sandra Bullock, like Miss Congeniality, where she was like gorgeous and like glamorous, and then they went the opposite. And I was like, no.
There's this scene where she looked really pretty, and she was with the antagonist, and they were like cheers or something, and I was like, okay, but like let her be like a woman and not have to always be the, you know,
not like
silly idiotic one.
Like, yeah.
So I love seeing her as a lead, but I'd like think that they could just be a little less like base humor about it.
Yeah.
So I actually have never seen a movie with her in it, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. I will say though, watching this trailer, I laughed out loud multiple times. So that's a good sign.
So maybe you will see a movie with her.
Yeah, maybe this might be my first one actually. Yeah, I mean, so it looks pretty funny, and Jason Statham's in it, but he actually seems hilarious too, as like kind of just this dead man straight, you know, like what he's doing. So it's actually kind of nice to maybe be using him actually in a comedic role instead of just, you know, his normal kick-ass, that's all he does thing, you know.
Yeah, so maybe now it's kind of like combining that, like it's actually, you know, he's badass, but then he's also funny.
Yeah. So our co-host Tanya said, now let's switch over to the trailer all our fans are very excited about, which is the Avengers Age of Ultron. That's a little movie that comes out in May. So Tanya says, don't get me started on Age of Ultron. Loved it. Obsessed with it. Watched it 1 billion times. I believe that. Alexander Martin says he keeps watching the IGN rewind theater of it. Sasha MacArthur, holy, and then she put it out. That's probably what holy shit is what she was going to say, though. You can swear on Twitter. Go ahead, Sasha. Holy shit, I loved it. And Art Necrodia says, looks interesting, but a lot of creative liberty. There you go. What do you, but you guys haven't seen it, right?
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I would have remembered if I saw it.
So
I'm gonna have to look it up.
I just saw a couple days ago. Yeah, it's a cool trailer for sure. I'm not as excited as I think a lot of our fans of Tanya are about Age of Ultron. I'm more excited about some other stuff coming up, but I mean, it's Whedon. He did an amazing job with the first one. You know, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. So, and the trailer's very cool. And it's a lot more than what the other trailers have shown you. So it's definitely worth watching just to kind of find out what the hell's going on and more of the story and stuff. Yeah. By the way, your director, Aaron, says he saw Mad Max, Rebecca. I don't know, I guess he gets, secret passes or something? I actually got to see Mad Max. It's amazing. Even my wife liked it. The trailer gets you pumped for it.
Okay. Yeah, well, there are, like, I don't know. He's a director. He works in movies in LA, and maybe you just get sneaky.
Yeah, maybe he just sneaks. Maybe he just steals things.
Yes. Well, there are some perks to being crafty, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Cool.
Matt on Twitter says, "Let Rebecca talk more NFL to annoy Nicole."
No, it doesn't annoy me. It doesn't annoy me. I haven't told him. I just don't know a lot about it, so I can't contribute to the conversation. But it doesn't annoy me. Let's just be clear. Like I've watched football games.
Okay, Nicole. I was about to just like exit out. I was like,
no.
She was about to punch you through the screen.
No, Nicole. One thing we hear a lot about Blitz, I hear from a lot of our female fans, some girls that love sports and love the NFL, love watching it, but also we have a lot of fans that don't necessarily know as much about sports, but they still like really enjoy the show. So it's like I had a friend be like, oh, I accidentally, I got like tricked into watching a sports show. So yeah, you can learn some things.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is like I don't understand anything that you say in the show, but I love your guys' like chemistry and personalities. So I'm just like I don't know what they're saying, but they're hilarious.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. Yeah. Well, and we would be even funnier if you knew what we were talking about.
Exactly. And you know what? Can I tell you something? Like this is actually I'm really sad that this hasn't happened. I've never been to a professional football game before. I've been close. because I've never been able to like afford to go. So one day it's on my.
I don't think I have either, actually. Now that I think about it.
Well, I'm a crazy diehard fan, and I think the first one I went to was only about 4 or 5 years ago because it's expensive and it's a whole thing. I mean, I'm a diehard Packer fan. For all you guys out there in the Twitter land, go Packers! Actually, I have to say, and so I only went to Lambeau for the first time a couple years ago, and I cried because that's something that I do. It was the most beautiful place I've ever been to. But I actually, a thing about living in LA and the weird things that happened. Just today in my day, I had an audition where I had to dress up like a little Dutch girl. Yeah, that's normal. I got a parking ticket, and I almost met Aaron Rodgers. Nicole, if you don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
That is the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my roommate works at a studio where he was at, and she was like, I would get kicked out of my apartment if I didn't let my roommate know, and I was going to her whole, like, office, they all knew that I'm obsessed, and I was just going to casually drop by, but he left before I could get there. I'm not normally a fangirl, but except when it comes to Green Bay Packers.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Well, I'm sure hanging out with us totally makes up for not getting to meet Aaron Rodgers.
It's still a good day. It's like, living in LA is a strange thing. So to top off the parking ticket and the almost and the little Dutch girl, I get to be on a show, be the guest on Super Geeked Up. So that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, look, we didn't ask Aaron Rodgers to be our guest. We asked you.
Burn.
You could have asked him too, and then I could have seen him.
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry. I'll stop talking about Aaron Rodgers now.
All right. All right. So let's see. I guess that's all the trailers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Through them all. All right. Cool, guys. Thanks for tweeting in. Oh, by the way, and Sasha, at her weirdness, says she's trying to wean herself off of curse words. That's why she didn't push it in the tweet. All right. I don't know why, man. Just swear all the fucking time. That's what I say. Although maybe Nicole put her up to it because Nicole doesn't like swearing either.
Wait,
Nicole, did you tell Sasha at her weirdness to stop swearing?
No, I didn't even know that she was swearing. What are you talking about?
She's trying to stop. She's trying to stop the curse word. She says so.
She's blaming it on me.
No. I am concocting a conspiracy where you were behind it.
No,
I think you should form a club actually, non-swimming club.
No, Jeff, to each their own. It's okay if she wants to do it.
Oh, it's totally fine. Uh-oh, by the way, Necrodius, Rebecca says, far for life.
Yes! They're out there.
Right, cool.
Oh, well, I'll take... Oh, maybe he was like...
I don't know, so I'm not sure if he...
Rodgers? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I love them both. Favre was, was the Packers to me growing up. So he did break my heart by leaving, and then... basically, going to my arch nemesis, the Vikings, and the whole thing. But I'm happy with Rodgers, and I love them both. So, Favre for life and Rodgers for life. Is that okay? Can I say that?
Sure. Fine with me.
Good.
Okay. I shouldn't say these things about swearing, because now the Crows, of course, just sent a tweet with fuck, shit, and every other swear word.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, sir. Now we have our quota for the night. Good job. All right, so let's go on to some geeky news. All right, so, hey, Nicole, where were we just at?
We were just at Vancouver Web Fest in Vancouver, Canada.
Okay. I like how you said Vancouver, Canada. It's like saying Los Angeles, United States of America.
I know, but it's okay.
Vancouver, British Columbia is another way.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to clarify for people who didn't know.
Okay, very good.
Because there's a Vancouver in Washington.
Oh yeah, who's talking about that one when they say Vancouver though?
I don't know.
What were we doing there?
We performed SGU live at the WebFest and also got to hang out with all these amazing web series creators. A lot of them have been previous guests on the show, which was super cool. And we also got to interview a couple people and just meet some really awesome all around, everything was amazing. We got to meet wolves and hug them and pet falcons, and I mean, it was crazy.
Oh yeah, so they had wolves and falcons and other birds of prey there that you could hold and pose with, and that was pretty awesome. Very unique, yeah.
I think this is the only festival to ever have like an animal handlers panel, and so they brought, you know, animals, and I don't know, I didn't get to go to the panel, but did they explain like how to work with them on set and train them, or?
Tanya was there, I wasn't there, but I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
She was just geeking out that she got all these pictures with like tortoises and other stuff.
Cool.
It was awesome. Sorry, I'm reading Twitter. It was great. You know, big thanks to Suzette, Paula, Miles, everyone at Vancouver Web Fest. Everybody else who like the people working there, the volunteers, they were all just amazing.
And Frostbite too for sponsoring it.
Yes, Frostbite Pictures, who we're part of, was the diamond sponsor. They sponsored the party, and everyone was just wonderful there and super friendly and welcoming. And we got to see, like Nicole said, like Panelist Detective and Darren Murphy from Timekeeper and some of our awesome friends to reunite with them. And meet some, Elizabeth from LARPs, and meet some really cool new people. And thank you to everyone who came out when we did it on stage, Super Geeked Up Live. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for playing the games with us and all the volunteers. Thank you to Geek Fuel for providing our prizes to the people who played the games with us.
I'm wearing a Geek Fuel shirt too. Yeah,
I wore that yesterday, the time travel shirt.
Ah, cool.
We'll just talk about our clothing habits the rest of the show.
Perfect. I did tell you about my little Dutch girl outfit.
Yes,
you did. Yes, you did.
Jeff, are we going to be eventually putting that up so people can watch it?
Yeah, so we'll put hopefully some excerpts from the thing that you can watch. Also, we did actually a whole bunch of really cool interviews. We got some hilarious interviews we did with people there, and some people from some, like Robin Dunn from some Sanctuary, Defiance, some Sci-Fi Network shows you might recognize. He was just, oh my god, he was so funny. So we'll definitely be releasing that.
And he was gonna make it to the live show, but like the plane got in too late, so he just missed it. But he was so kind to do some afterwards, do some interviews. It was really nice of him to do that.
Yes, it was. So thanks everybody at Vancouver Web Fest and who came out. We had a great time, and I got to see some of beautiful Vancouver and British Columbia. It is truly as beautiful as everybody says it is. And
the food there is amazing. Every single place I ate, the food was spectacular.
That was Nicole's highlight.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, because in LA, like, sometimes it's like hit or miss. Like, people are like really like passionate and they care about what they're making, and on the other hand, people don't. So there, it's just like no matter where you ate, it was good. Everyone was nice. There's only a couple rude people, and they just get away with it because the other people are too nice to tell them to stop. So really, though, everyone was really, really nice there. It was great. I loved it. I want to go back so bad.
God, all right. And in a couple of weeks, I'm actually back in that same area in Seattle for Emerald City Comic Con. We're doing Super Geeked Up there. I'm doing it with Kristen Nitapak from the Geeky Awards and Late to the Game. She was on our show a couple weeks ago. So look for us there. We actually just booked some other Super Geeked Up shows. One in Denver. And we got a lot of stuff coming up throughout the year. Yeah. By the way, at her weirdness, Sasha on Twitter does say Nicole did personal message me. She said, "Shut it, or I'm coming for you."
That is a lie. But that's pretty funny.
All right, so by the way, folks, we got a game coming up. Name That Geeky Character, so that'll be a fun one to play along with. Rebecca says she's an expert at it.
Oh God, I'm gonna be really. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna short. I'm not gonna.
We should have Aaron, your director, come on. He'd probably be good at it, right?
Oh my God, he would be so good. I know. I have a little nerdiness in me. I definitely do. Like Battlestar Galactica is one of my favorite shows of all time. That gives me some street cred, right?
Oh my God, Tanya, our co-host Tanya was here. You would be her favorite person right now.
Yeah, you guys would be like best friends for
Starbucks for life.
Everything's for life today.
Yeah, it's the sports thing, I think.
Let's see. Oh, so also we wanted to one more news thing, a couple more. We wanted to give a shout out to our good buddy Anthony Davis at Lister's Mate. He watches every week. He was very cool that he created a stumble upon list of web series actually, which is first off really cool for the whole community that he's doing this.
Yeah.
And he did one for Super Geeked Up, and he's putting a whole bunch of our stuff up there. So thank you, Anthony, for doing that. It's very cool. And hey, you know what, Anthony? You should do one for Blitzed. Now that Rebecca's been on.
Yeah.
And I think, and I forgot what he said, but I think if you search for Anthony Davis or Lister's Mate, or just web series in general, or Super Geeked Up, whatever. Search stuff, I guess is what I'm saying, and you'll find it. Anthony, tweet in one of those shirts, and I'll share it. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, Nicole, what's the last piece of news?
Oh, well, this is actually a little bit more sad, and I think a lot of you probably saw it on social media that Sam Simon passed away. He's a co-creator of The Simpsons, and he passed away from cold cancer. But, you know, he just left a really amazing legacy. I don't know if you guys know, but he donated, like, his whole fortune to charity. And,
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah, like $100 million, basically. Some was for like to PETA and like animal rights charities, and then I think he also had his own foundation that feeds families in need. So I think that was just a really cool thing that he did to just try and keep his legacy and just really try and help the community and give back.
Absolutely. Well said. All right. Before we go into our game, so we actually had a bunch of whole tweets come in as we were talking about that, about our new stuff. Number one, Marcia at The Always Geeky says, I want that shirt, talking to, I think, you, Nicole.
Say what?
She wants your shirt.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
She says, Whovian for life. The TARDIS is one of the things on the shirt.
Yeah.
Tanya wants to know who the F was rude to you. So she's getting very protective that somebody was rude to you.
We'll talk, Tanya.
All right.
She's going to fly out there.
She's going to give him a beatdown.
Yeah.
She also says, so happy to meet so many SGU peeps in person at the fest. And Timekeeper says, one of the highlights of the fest, meeting all of SGU. Oh, that's nice.
Aww. And he was saying that the venue on Granville Island was ridiculous. He said, I want to walk around and eat at every place they have. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of places to eat there.
It's cool.
All right, so there we go. All right, so let's do this. Let's take one last commercial break if you're watching the recorded version. Then we're coming back with Name That Geeky Character. That's what it's called.
Welcome back!
From commercial break.
I like totally zoned out, so I was like, is this my cue?
Yes, that was your cue.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're back. It's Super Geeked Up. It's Jeff, Nicole, Rebecca from Blitz is our guest. Thank you for watching. All right, so it is game time.
Yes.
All right. So Nicole, do you want to explain, if you even know how we're doing it? We didn't really talk.
I'll try and well, normally what we do, Name That Geeky Character show is kind of like Name That Geeky Tune, where you know, you have your team and one person is given a set of either names, like names of characters or shows, and you have to describe to your other teammates what that is, and they have to guess, and then it's timed for like a minute. And so, unfortunately, because stupid Google wouldn't let Tanya on, we're going to do it a little bit differently. So basically, there's going to be Tanya on one team and myself on the other, and Rebecca is going to be on both of our teams. So we're basically going to see between Jeff and I who is the best, and Rebecca's going to help us out.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm just guessing.
Well, we'll start. No, you're gonna have to give clues to it, but you're gonna start by guessing. We'll do the clue giving first. To get you.
I have clues to give.
No, you will later on, but I'll be the clue giver first. So Nicole, get a list ready for me.
Okay,
but just be nice to me, okay?
So Rebecca, first thing you need to do, Rebecca, you need to look away from the screen because there's gonna be some stuff that pops up, and you need to not look at that. Only I'm gonna see that. Nicole, maybe half the list or something, like 10,
okay.
15. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, as you're doing that, JD Christie from Crazy Talk TV, they were at Vancouver Web Fest, then they interviewing us, and they interviewed Tanya and me. Says it was so cool to meet 2/3 of Super Geeked Up at Man Web Fest this past weekend. Thanks, man. We had a super cool talk with you, and you guys.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Bummer.
We're not sorry.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Yeah, no, it was actually a bummer you weren't there. But they were great, and they've been very supportive. Marsha McHale has her game face on for the game. Very cool. Okay. And, some of our fans have been trying to help Tanya actually figure out the Google situation. Like the Cronius. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the technical support.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I have the list now. Rebecca, you can look back at the screen.
Okay.
So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I have a list of either like shows or characters, stuff like that, okay? I'm going to describe them. You're going to guess what character or TV show or whatever I'm describing, okay?
Okay.
And we're going to try to get through as many as possible. What do you think, like 60 seconds probably, Nicole?
Yeah, I'll do 60 seconds.
Can I ask any questions, or just you have to, and can I pass?
We can, either of us can pass if we don't think we're getting it, for sure. You can say whatever you want, I guess. I mean, I can't tell you what the answer is, though, if you ask me that question.
Okay.
I will say these are kind of hard, I think. Some of them.
Oh.
A little bit. Not completely, just a little bit. Some of them are easy.
Not too bad.
Okay.
Oh, that one is tough. Shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll skip that one. All right, I am ready.
Okay, ready?
Play along on Twitter, and you can guess. You guys are really great at it.
And set, go.
All right,
Wait,
Rebecca, we were talking... Oh, my God, come on.
Sorry. Ready, set, go.
Let's start.
All right, we were talking about the show earlier. It's a Joss Whedon show. It's set in space. Nathan Fillion's in it.
What were we talking about? What were you talking about? Tron?
No, okay.
What were we
It's
talking
set in space. It's Joss Whedon. Nathan Fillion's in it. It's...
Firefly.
Yes.
No,
yeah, Firefly. Good. Okay, hit zombie show on AMC right now.
The Walking Dead.
Okay, Batman's arch nemesis, his most crazy villain.
What's his name?
Smiles a lot. Yes.
Okay.
Joker. Good.
The Joker.
Okay, Spooky on the X-Files. Dana Scully's partner.
Wait. What? I don't know.
David Duchovny on the X-Files. His character's name.
I don't know his name.
Okay. True Blood. The Anna Paquin's character.
Sookie
Yes.
Stackhouse.
Okay. Do you know Star Trek Voyager, the captain?
Oh God, who's the captain on Voyager? I don't know. I just know Captain.
Okay. He travels in a TARDIS.
Time's up.
Ah!
Sorry.
I knew that one. It was Doctor Who.
I think you got 4.
I got Firefly, Walking Dead, the Joker.
And Suki.
Oh, and Sookie. Okay, good. We did get 4.
I got really nervous. What's the X-Files one? What was the answer?
Mulder.
Yeah, no. I'm actually a pansy, so if anything's mildly scary, I can't watch it.
I thought that was going to be an easy one.
No,
I get like that too. I'm the same way. I have a hard time watching Supernatural because I get nightmares because it's like so intense, and I'm like, but I want to watch it, but then I get.
No, there are shows that I had to stop watching because I was like, I'm too scared. Like I had to stop watching Game of Thrones, and that's not even like super scary.
Yeah, that gave me a lot of anxiety at night, but I really like it. So.
I know it's so, and I love that like kind of genre, but I would watch it while I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, and I'm like.
That's funny.
Okay, so we have some tweets in there. A lot of people were guessing the right answers. Very good, guys.
Okay.
Nicody says, "Who doesn't know Voyager? It is the best Star Trek show out there." Incorrect. Deep Space Nine is the best show out there. We have this debate all the time.
What was the name of the?
Captain Janeway.
Yeah, shit, I didn't know that. I mean, I watched a lot of Star Trek growing up with my parents, but apparently I didn't memorize all the names, or maybe I didn't watch Voyager.
And then Tanya, our co-host, says basically that you didn't know Spooky. No. About Mulder, because that's one of her favorite shows too.
Okay.
But
I got really nervous.
Aaron, your director, tweets in, "Great job, RZ."
See, look, he's still just always. That's how he is on set.
By the way, do you go by RZ sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
RZ just became my nickname throughout the show, and it stuck, and now everybody kind of calls me it. Well, RG3 is a nickname of a quarterback, and so it kind of. Somebody said RZ3 once, and I was like, "That's awesome," and then RZ just kind of took. So, it's happened.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nicole, you're gonna give the clues now. So again, Rebecca, look away, please.
Gosh, you guys, just be nice to me. I'm not good.
No, be nice on Twitter. Oh my God, Necrody says Deep Space Nine is the same as watching a mobile above a baby crib. That is blasphemy, sir. That is the worst tweet I have ever heard. I would put that as the worst tweet ever on Twitter.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, I'm ready if you're ready.
All right, so you can look back now. All right, we got to do 60 seconds on the clock. Twitter, guess along as we do this. Ready?
Yep.
And I won't be sneaky like you and fake you out. All right, ready, go.
Okay, the lead girl from Twilight.
Bella.
Okay, the sheriff from Walking Dead.
Rick.
Okay, you shall not pass. Okay, sorry, Jennifer Garner's character in Alias.
I don't know.
Okay, he says, you have failed this city. It's a really popular show on the CW right now.
I don't know.
Arrows.
No.
Okay,
yeah.
let's
I don't
see.
know anything.
Okay, girlfriend to Spider-Man with red hair.
Girlfriend to Spider-Man with I don't know her name. I'm the
Okay.
worst. I should pick up the show.
The main girl from Terminator, the mom. Okay. From Harry Potter, he has black short hair.
Snape?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay. He's in Star Wars. He has a lightsaber. His
Time.
I'm so low. You guys.
No, you got 3. That's not bad. Why didn't you start with Luke Skywalker, Nicole? That's like probably the easiest ones.
Well, because for me, it was easier for me to describe all the other ones.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm 90% sure there are tweets coming in that they're like, kick her off the show.
It's okay.
Well, I will say, you're very honest, though, because your director, Aaron, says he's trying to help you out, so he must be sending you messages, but she's not cheating.
No,
Aw.
that is one thing. I'm not a cheater, and I just embarrassed myself in front of everybody.
Rebecca, I embarrass myself constantly.
Oh my God! Yeah, you don't embarrass yourself more than we do every week. Trust me.
Yeah, so you're fine.
And by the way, Marcia at the Always Geeky says, "We love you, RZ Heart."
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you.
And I very much appreciate your non-cheating. That gives you a lot of points.
No, I wouldn't do that.
So a lot of people were getting like Timekeeper. Oliver Queen, the Arrow, is who she was talking about from the CW. And Sarah Connor was the Terminator mom that she was mentioning. Aaron got that. He got Sarah Connor. Sasha got Gandalf with the "You shall not pass." That's his
Oh,
line.
Gandalf! What? Should have known that.
Yeah.
I got I'm like sweating.
No, it's okay. I'm the same way. When I first came on the show and I had to play Name That Geeky Tune, I was so nervous. I like didn't know what I was doing and like just messed everything up. So.
Yeah. Marcia was nailing all of them. Bella, Gandalf, Arrow, Sarah Connor, Snape. Nice on the Snape though. That was actually because this is like the short black hair. I was like, is she gonna get it from that? But you did.
Yeah.
I was like, who else has black hair on
Because I was like trying to think of something else. I guess I could say, but I couldn't say professor.
Professor, right?
Name, so.
Right. That would freak me out.
I guess I could say he's a teacher.
The Crodius wants someone get her a geek trivia playbook. That would probably be helpful.
Yes, I need to just brush up on my geekiness and like watch some.
Right. Well, let's see. We help you with the geekiness. You help us with the sports.
Exactly.
Perfect. It's a beautiful partnership.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Nicole, why don't you paste the list to Rebecca? Rebecca, in the upper left-hand part of your screen, you're going to see a blue icon. It opens the chat.
Oh, so that's how. Okay.
And then.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a list. Okay, Jeff,
Okay.
Look away. Look away, Jeff.
I'm covering the screen.
Okay.
But do I get? And then I have to give clues.
Yes. Hang on. Don't do it yet.
You're gonna have to. She's gonna paste the list. You're gonna have to get me to guess what those things are. You can go in any order. You don't need to go in the order they're presented to you. Whatever you think is easiest. Oh boy, she's loving this list. I can see.
Do you want me to like? Can I give her like just reference of where some of the characters are from, so it might help a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, Aaron, your director, says I love Arrow. Awesome, Aaron. Nicole and I are huge fans of Arrow. So
oh yeah.
Taste.
Jeff got me an Arrow comic book.
I did. I got you. Oh, I did.
Arrow. Yeah.
And I got Tanya Buffy one.
So do you mind if I just put like?
By the way, folks, as you're watching, Neil Every from Fools for Hire, who I was staying with, he told me about the awesome comic book store, Golden Age Collectibles in Vancouver. So of course I went when I was there.
Jeff.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I?
Yeah. Go. I'm
gonna give her a couple clues for some of them so that it makes
Yeah.
more sense. Okay, hang on. Just give me.
There's a couple that I think I know, but then what if I'm giving the wrong clue?
That's all right. Then I'll just guess who you are giving.
Yeah.
And then hang on.
All right. So yeah, we should go ahead here.
Okay. I can. Yeah. You can help me as I go, but I'm gonna let's do it.
Okay, wait. I gotta be able to time you.
Aaron says, "Oh man, this is going to be good. He can't wait for you to do this, Rebecca."
God.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, he's going to
I'm
find
ready
me.
if you're
Okay.
ready. Okay?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay, it's the show with Cylons.
Battlestar Galactica.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this was a Joss Whedon show with...
Dollhouse, Buffy.
Yes. Speaking of Buffy, this might have been a spin-off of Buffy, but...
Angel.
It's a character... Wait,
Angel.
She was the witch.
Faith. Willow.
Yeah.
Willow.
All right. Warrior Prince.
Dina.
Okay. Actor from The Big Bang Theory, like really famous one.
Kaylee Cuoco.
No, the guy.
I don't. No, I'm blanking. I'm blanking on that. Yes.
Okay. A web series. Felicia Day. Web series.
The Guild.
Okay. I don't know any of these other things. Supernatural. I don't know.
Jensen Ackles.
No.
Dean.
Yes. What's his last name?
Winchester.
You guys got it. Yeah, you got it.
Dean Winchester. Yeah.
Okay, I think I did pretty good.
We actually how many? Count them up. We got a lot actually. I think you were good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think, or is it 5? Battlestar, Dollhouse, Sheldon, Willow.
No, he didn't get Sheldon. He got Willow.
He
got the Guild, and he got Dean, and he got Xena. So 6.
Okay, 6. Okay.
Oh, that was awesome. Good job. Nice job, Rebecca.
Yeah.
All right. So, by the way, on Twitter, Marsh McHale says, "Don't hurt me, but I have yet to see Arrow, The Flash, or Gotham."
That's okay.
It's okay, Marcia, but check them out. Well, particularly Arrow and Flash are amazing.
Yeah.
Marcia, since I know you would love them. All right. So one last round. We'll see if the Nicole Rebecca team can pull out the victory. Though we have 10 now, so it's going to be tough. Either way, Rebecca, you win. You win either way, Rebecca.
This is the perfect way to do it. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
So look away, Nicole. So you need 7 to tie 8 to win.
Oh, great.
How's that list looking for you?
Okay. Okay. I'll just try it.
Okay, cool.
Let's just go.
I'm giving you some hints as we
Okay, perfect.
All right. Okay, I'll give you one more. There we go. All right, good. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
And good job guessing, everybody. You guys are getting awesome guessing. You're getting all of them. Timekeeper says, character from the Whedon universe is my favorite clue. Wait, you're saying that's not specific enough, you're saying? Okay, ready?
Did I give that clue? I don't remember.
Yeah, but then it was Willow, but then you expanded.
Oh, no, I thought, yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, Aaron's giving me shit for not getting Sheldon. You know why? Because I don't watch The Big Bang Theory. That's why I couldn't get. I've never been able to get into it, actually.
Yeah.
I know it's weird, but.
That's okay.
Thanks. Thank you for your support.
Okay.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
Ready and go.
All right, the lady from Star Wars.
Princess Leia.
Yes. The captain from Star Wars. I actually mentioned him earlier.
Not Star Wars, the other one.
I mean Star Trek, sorry.
Captain Janeway? Captain Kirk?
No, the other one. The other famous one.
I know, but I can't remember his name at the second. Okay, just skip it. Go back.
Skip it. And the wizarding school where Harry Potter goes.
Hogwarts.
Okay, female superhero.
Supergirl. Wonder Woman.
Yes. The little guy from Star Wars who talks in weird sentence structure.
Yoda?
Yes. The ice planet on Star Wars. That was definitely a clue from Jeff.
No, I don't know.
That's not going to help her, though. I just realized.
Okay, the Flash, the guy who plays the Flash.
Time.
Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just a fast time.
Man, I only got 4 anyway.
So that's a total of 7 for you guys, 10 for me and Rebecca. So Rebecca, you and I win. Yeah.
What was the captain's name? I'm like, Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh my gosh. Darn it.
Jean-Luc Picard.
So,
Darn it.
good job, though.
That's funny actually. I gave her the clue to Rebecca Hoth as the ice planet on Star Wars, and I realized, oh wait, that's not going to help Nicole actually.
I was like, I can't even pretend like this is my own clue. But you guys, most of them were mine. There were a couple
Yay!
others. But
You did really good. You did really good.
you guys are good. I felt like, did you guys see that trailer for that scary that horror film about, like, it's all in video chat and then someone gets murdered while they're on the video chat?
Yeah.
I've heard about this. I haven't seen it though.
I saw it, and then I saw a trailer for it the other day, and I just felt like I heard somebody in my house, and I got like all freaked out. I was like texting my roommate. Okay, but I think I'm fine.
All right, good.
If something happens to me, you guys call the authorities.
Okay.
Okay, we will. Anthony Davis at Let's Just Make Guess Captain Picard. He knew it. Timekeeper got Hoth from the Ice Planet clue. Very good. Aaron, is saying. Wait, I just lost it. He's saying good for you. It's trash. I guess he doesn't like The Big Bang Theory either. Okay. So,
Okay.
all right. So there we go.
I'm just mad that they make like $1 million an episode. That's all.
I would be fine with that.
Well, no, I'd be fine with that too. I'm just saying I'm mad that I'm not the one making $1 million.
I'd be happy if we got paid $1 an episode for the Super Geeked Up.
Yeah.
Seriously, if I could just do Blitzed, I would be happy. If I could pay my bills off of Blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I definitely did hear something. Hello? Okay, good.
Oh my God. Okay, folks.
Okay.
There's a killer in Rebecca's apartment. Help her.
I got so nervous. It's my boyfriend. He's gonna laugh at me because he saw the trailer with me. You're a jerk. You're kicked out.
He's all sneaking in. That's horrible.
Okay.
Wow, there's actually a lot of people who don't like Big Bang Theory. J.D. Christie from Crazy Talk TV says it's the damn laugh track on Big Bang Theory. Can't stand it either.
Yeah.
I didn't know shows still use laugh tracks.
Yeah. I don't really watch it either. Except everyone always told me that, like, if I were a character on a show, that I'd be Kaylee Cuoco's character. So I tried to watch it, and I was like, yeah, I like her. I'd have that role.
I haven't seen it in a while. I've seen some of the older episodes, and I laughed. I mean, it's not something I can like schedule and watch, but because I also don't have cable. But still, you know, if it's on, I'll totally watch it for sure.
So I just want to say, at the Always Geeky, Marcia is all over this game. She's tweeted in Leia, Picard, Hogwarts, Wonder Woman, Yoda, Hoth. I mean, she's every single time she was man on the wall.
Wow, and even based on my clues, good for you, girl.
Your clues were very good.
Yeah, they were absolutely.
So her weirdness as she almost fell out of her chair yelling, Jean-Luc Picard!
I know! Listen, I got it at the end. Like, after it's all done, I was like, why can't...
Right.
Oh, yes! I know what it was.
When the pressure was off.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Now, here is my favorite tweet of the night, because this is something Tiny, Nicole, and I have talked about. And this is in response to I want to get paid $1, I guess, for every Super Geeked Up. Alexander Martin at 2 a.m. Bachelor says, time to get on Patreon, SGU, I'd pledge. Well, thank you, sir, because we actually are talking about doing a possible Super Geeked Up Patreon. If you don't know what it is, folks, that's where people can pledge a certain amount, like I guess every week or every month, that to give to shows they like, and to get the content basically that comes out. It's a way for that you support like the shows you really enjoy and independent people like us. So we've talked about doing that, and it's actually nice to hear. If some of you guys would be willing to do that, then we probably would, because we could certainly use some support to help our transportation costs to get to places like these different cons we're trying to get to who want us to do Super Geeked Up. So thanks, man.
And we could get better webcams, too.
Oh, yes. That would be good. And then we can all move to LA and do it in a studio. Like
or my closet.
Or the den.
Or the den.
That could be cool. Look, we just, you would do your show. We would do our show right afterwards. It's like a 2-for-1 special.
Yeah. If you do come to LA, I'm sure we could figure out how to get you shot.
Geekify the bar a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can have all the pint glasses, all with different geeky characters on them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. We have different NFL logos, and then our taps always have what our topics are that are on.
That's cool. I like that. I noticed that was really neat.
Necrodius, by the way, says, tell the killer to wait till the hangout is over. Hangout first, murder later.
It seriously didn't even it didn't even cross my mind, and then I see this, and then I saw the trailer in my head, and I was like, I am gonna get murdered. Okay. I am alone in my apartment. Not anymore, killers. I'm not alone anymore, so don't even.
You know, it'd be kind of funny, I guess, maybe sad and horrible, but the headline would be, she was killed while trying to get people to guess Jean-Luc Picard.
At least my death could bring, joy to others.
Right. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yes, let's. And your director, Aaron, says, do it at the den. We'll get tore up.
Tore up?
Tore up. Is that like drunk?
I don't know. That's classic. I told you he was nerdy.
He's great.
Sorry, Aaron.
All right, but good. I'm glad you guys are supporting of us doing it at the den. Good. Good to hear.
Yeah, done. Well, we have to ask the den, but...
Oh, well, fine. Gotta ask the owners. Jeez. All right, so that's about going to wrap us up for tonight. I'm sorry. Alexander Martin says, bear in mind, Jeff wants to relocate everyone to him. No, I don't, man. I'm in upstate New York. I want to get the hell out of here.
It's like covered in snow right now. He does not want to.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. So last night, I flew back, right? And Vancouver was spring. It was mid-50s. And it was beautiful, right? And it was sunny every day. It was actually awesome. And then I forgot that we have covered in snow back here. So as the plane was about to land, I saw the snow on the ground. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, my God. I'm coming back to this hellhole of snow and freezing weather.
Oh,
terrible.
So you're like, I'm turning this plane around. We're going back to Vancouver.
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, so I know that weather. But, I went hiking.
Yeah, oh, you guys are even worse, yeah.
Beautiful.
But that's why you're a Green Bay fan. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's my roots.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's see. All right, so before we go, Rebecca, one more time. Where can people watch Blitz? Where they can find you on Twitter, all that good stuff.
Okay, I'm at Rebecca Zaccard on Twitter. You can find Blitzed on Facebook.com/Blitzed on Tap, if I could talk. We're at Blitzed on Tap on Twitter, and then blitzedontap.com, and then also we're youtube.com/Forge Apollo, and then Blitz is the playlist, because Forge Apollo is the production company that we partner with. They're amazing. So yeah, check us out during the NFL season, and we'll be doing fun, weird specials throughout the off season. And then our hashtag is #HowIOffSeason, and you can let us know what you do if you're watching Jean-Luc Picard or, whatever.
Nice. Our hashtag is SGU for Super Geeked Up. Please check us out at supergeekedup.com. We're always posting news stories, geeky stuff. We want your guys' comments on them on the Interact page. That would be great. You can check all the past episodes on our site as well and get all their geeky stuff. Thank you, everyone, for watching and tweeting in. As always, you guys are great. Really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking through the technical delays at the beginning. Big thanks to our co-host, Tanya, who couldn't be here, who tweeted in, but freaking Google is I don't know, thwarting us. Yeah.
Don't say that, or they'll forbid all of us.
I know. No, normally they're amazing. Yeah. Just say it.
Yeah. Okay. Google's great.
That's great.
So, so Necrodius asked us, since he hasn't watched in a while, and he's a longtime fan. He wanted us to do in his honor a return to what we used to do. We used to end the show with all of us saying "Super Geeked Up" in unison. So we'll do that, Necrodius, and since you've been such a great fan. So I'm gonna say, and remember, stay, and then we're all gonna say "Super Geeked Up" at the same time, okay? And it's gonna go terribly horrible because we can never do it. And that's why we stopped doing it. But here it is, guys. Here's a flashback to old school Super Geeked Up. It's Throwback Thursday, but it's technically Thursday in the East Coast now. So there you go. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much, Rebecca. And thank you to Aaron, who's doing all that great tweeting and watching from Blitz here in the show. And Travis, who's great too, who can be here, co-host. So watch Blitz. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Until then, stay
Super Geeked Up!
See you next week, everybody.